Hey, come here. Hey, come here. Hello? Hello? Oh, wait, somebody's on here. Janelle's that you? Who's on here? Oh, Faith Love, how's it going? Hello, hello. Sharon, what's up? Hold on, I'll give you guys an update. Janelle says I need another 500 subscribers on here, so I gotta be YouTubing more. Oh, look at the dogs are doing. Okay, update. Let's see, what can I update on? Well, we tried to do some more of this mural the other day, but it's just been too windy, so the pattern stencil thing, it's hard. You can't hold it on here, even with tape, it won't stay, It won't stay on the wall, so we can't really do it. It's just very windy, so I have to wait till the wind dies down a little bit to be able to stick the paper on there to do the pattern. But did a teeny bit more the other day. Like just a couple little touch-up things. Mike was doing some of the brown and just did a little, you can't probably even tell. And we got, for those of you who weren't here the other day, we got this cement for outside for the new project. The cement arrived. I think it was 35 bags, Kim said. It wasn't 50, so it was 35 bags of cement arrived yesterday. What's wrong? Got itchies? What's wrong? Okay, let's see how they're doing over here. Oh, they did a lot on the papaya. Thanks, Janelle. It's getting there. Getting there. So let's see what they've done on the inside. First, I want to see if they finished the apple. For those of you who are new on here, this is an organization to help single mothers and children from vulnerable families. I'm in a very small village in Africa. It's a small village, but there's a lot of people that live here. If that makes any sense. So no, they didn't patch up the little areas. There's a couple little spots that they need to, like right there. They have to smooth that out. And over up here, they gotta smooth that out, and then they'll paint this. But this is almost done. Oh, sit in the mud. That's a good spot. Jeez. And then they're just doing the rough coat here on the outside, and then they put, layers on top of that. And they go through a lot of cement for these suckers. Let's see. Ooh, this looks good on the inside. Kind of have some of this done here. Oh, they did a lot. It's getting there. Andrew Hamilton. Hey, Janelle says hello. She says she misses you. She says she can't wait to see you again. Uh-oh, I didn't check my phone battery. I got to go back inside and get my charger. And we'll go outside and take a look what's going on out there. But I don't think the bricks arrived yet. It's just kind of a quiet day, which is nice. And my ankle feels better. So tomorrow I should be able to take a little walk tomorrow. And then we leave on Thursday for, Malanje Mountain. So that's coming up soon. It's Monday afternoon now. So just a couple days. Thursday, I guess it's Thursday morning. We leave for Mulanje. Oh, well, here, I finished my hat. Janelle got to see it. I had to make hats and scarves for myself and two of the kids because you can't really buy them here. There's nothing here for warm weather. So I made 3 sets of hats and scarves. This is probably about halfway done on my scarf. And it matches my jacket. I thought the hat turned out really good. I love the hat. Very happy with that. Oh, I can't wait. Can't wait for Mulanje. Let me see, here's the charger. That is going to be an epic adventure. 5 kids, and then it's just going to be Angela and I. Brave said he's not going now because, Hold on, I'm gonna sit down for a minute. Turn this around. Brave isn't going because he wants to pick up the grades of all the students. So that's on Friday. He's picking up grades for all the students because he wants to send those out to all the sponsors. So this is an organization, we have a lot of TikTokers and hopefully there'll be some YouTubers too, sponsor children in private school and for our nutrition program. And then we have single mothers that work here. So that's, oh, what? Yeah, he's being very responsible. So he has to collect all the grades from the kids. The public school, he'll get them, I think, on Friday, he said. I think the public school is Monday. And then he'll send them out to all the sponsors. But the kids at the Chipatso tutoring, they all passed except Fannis. She's the only one. That's Julie's kid. So very disappointed, but she'll just go to the public school. And if she wants to do well in school, she can do better there. But she can't hang at Yanko. It's out of her wheelhouse. So she just doesn't put in the effort. Not that it's out of her wheelhouse. She just doesn't put in the effort. And if she can't put in the effort, then she doesn't deserve to go to private school. Because I'm not going to waste somebody's money paying for private school education if she's just going to do the minimal. And she failed English and she got a D in math, and then she got a B in Chichewa and a B in science. So if she wants to study, if she likes something, then she'll study and do well. But if she doesn't like it and doesn't want, then she just doesn't give a shit. And she won't study. She doesn't care. So, and I don't think we should pay for it. I mean, Janelle, do you agree? I'll put it up to Julie as well. And Julie can make whatever decision she wants. But hey, Faith Love. Hello, hello. So I guess I'll just put it to her to decide what she wants to do. But I'm responsible for everyone's money, basically. And so I feel like, I have to make a recommendation that we do not feel that she should be sponsored anymore. She will be in the nutrition program because she lives here. The kids that are out of the education program, I kind of know who it's going to be. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Nico. It's definitely Ikeda, Fannis. Who else? Oh, Innocent, Chirwa. So that's 4. I think there's a 5th kid. I forgot who. So it's too bad. It's 5 kids out of the program. But we may ask the public school which kids are going to be graduating, if we can somehow support the kids that are, graduating and getting into a good high school. And maybe those sponsors will come together. We can group them together and support a kid in high school. So that's kind of my idea. I don't know if the sponsors will go for it, but we'll see. It's, like $600 to $800 for them to go to secondary school. That's a boarding school. I mean, it's cheap by LA standards, very cheap. I mean, it's like you can't go to a private school for less than $35,000 or probably $40,000 now. So for $800 a year, it's, cheap for us, but it's out of, I mean, can't even explain it. It's like there's no way ever in the world these kids would ever be able to go to high school if they didn't have support of some kind. So we support some kids, and there's another organization called Changing Stars Malawi. They support some kids in high school, but it's tough here. It's very tough. Anybody's interested in sponsoring a high school student or sponsoring a single mother to work here to help with our nutrition program, they cook food for the nutrition program, please let me know. We could still use some hired hands. We're also going to be opening up a recycling center. Yeah. They make $30 a month, Janelle. That's people that work here make that much. That's not in the village. People get paid at the other lodges. They pay $50 a month, too. That's how much they make. That's how much Griot was getting paid, $50 a month at Cape Mac Lodge, and she was like one of the chefs in the kitchen for the restaurant, and that's how much she was paid. And that's what we pay our single mothers who are only just like cooking for the nutrition center. They're not in any kind of lead roles or anything. Yeah, for 2 parents. Hello, Sharon, how are you?
Good evening, Mama.
Speaking of a high school student, we have one here. She just got here on break. Or she just left, well, she just finished high school and she's here on her break. We're waiting for her exam score to see what's going to happen for university. Would you like to be on the live? I'm going to answer any questions. If you have any questions for one of our sponsored students.
Oh, and also they have to know that today's my birthday.
Oh, it's her birthday today.
Yeah.
Hey, happy birthday. Did you tell Angela?
Yeah, so Angela told me that it's Kim who organized, like, who connect with Lola. So
What?
Kim,
That's Angela's job, not Kim's job.
so Kim, I told him already when I was at
What? Okay, I'll talk to Angela. I don't know what Angela's talking about. Yes, she finished 4 years. Wait, how am I gonna turn around? Wait. Oh no, whoops, I was the right way. All right, here. Wait, come over closer so. Here. What? Sorry. Look, this is old. I have my ball of yarn she sat on by accident.
Hi.
So happy birthday. How old are you today?
19.
19.
Yeah. Thank you, Mama.
So it was supposed to be Angela is in touch with the sponsors about birthdays. So I don't know why she referred you to Kim. That I don't understand, but I will find out.
Okay.
Because that's very strange why she would say that to you. Very strange. Yeah, her English is great. She speaks English very well. Very, very well.
Thank you. Hello.
So she was going to Lisumbi school, which was, oh, you smell nice. You have like perfume? Smell nice.
Thank you.
Lisumbi school, which is a boarding school in Monkey Bay, which is not too far from us, but it's still like 40 minutes away, so they have to board there. Oh, look, you're getting happy
Thank
birthday.
you. Thank you so much.
So they still board there. So her school was $600 a year. But if they have to go to school that's farther, then we have to pay for transportation fees, which are more expensive. And the schools are sometimes more expensive, so it's more like $800 a year.
Thank you.
So if anybody wants to sponsor a high school student from this village, do you want to talk about your experience?
Like here at secondary school.
Or talk about your family some, a little bit?
Oh, okay. Like my mom is a single mother. We are four. Okay, like it's me with my 3 siblings. We are 3 girls and 1 boy. My dad left when I was in standard 5.
That's 5th grade, is standard
Yeah.
5th grade.
So my mom always take care of us. She used like to work hard, and she's she's a hardworking woman. Yeah, I can say so.
And how much money do you think your mother makes a month?
Like math, like nowadays, like the business is not like working as past time.
Mm-hmm.
So, like for a day, she can make maybe 20,000, like for a day.
20,000 kwacha?
Yeah.
A day? That's good.
But on that 20,000, she has to take some money to buy like relish, to buy something like fast to eat, like make breakfast.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So that's a lot. Actually, that's
Hi, Lulu.
quite a bit.
That's it. So, Chipatso.
That's so her mother makes about $10, like $12 a day. That's a lot.
Yeah.
But she has 4 kids to take care of.
Yeah.
And she's helping out like the other family members as well.
Yeah, like my grandmother sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not too bad. That's actually pretty good for village income. That's not bad. And she sells the popcorn.
Yeah.
And she sells what else? Anything else?
Like groundnuts.
Mm-hmm. That's peanuts.
Yeah.
Groundnuts. I'm just interpreting because we call them peanuts.
Yeah, peanuts.
So she roasts peanuts and she sells snacks. Yeah. Where does she, in front of the school?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's usually a group of women that are sitting in front of the primary school, the public school, and they sell snacks to the kids. Oh.
Thank you.
Did you meet Lulu when she was here? Were you ever here when Lulu was here?
No.
Okay. Did you meet any of our sponsors? Did you meet any sponsors or anyone that volunteers? No volunteers have been here since when you were here on break?
No.
Just Laura.
Yeah.
Laura. Okay.
Thank you.
That's Agogo Maya. She's been here 2 times. And Maya, that's great. Your grandson is saving up money to come here. That is just wonderful. I love it. I love that. I think that's great. So cute. He's gonna love it here. I think he'll really have an interesting experience. Very different for him. I know the kids will love taking him around and showing him stuff, and yeah. Isn't that cute? He's saving up his own money. So cute. And how is this the one? How old is he? He's 12. That grandson. Oh, she says she met you.
Maya?
Yeah, Gogo Maya. She said that she met you when you were. That you were.
Was
She wears a hijab. She wears a hijab.
Oh, yeah, I remember her.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I remember.
Now you remember.
Yeah.
Now she remembers.
Thank you, Lulu.
So she's here on her break and waiting patiently for the grades or the exam results. He's 12, yeah. That's really cute that he's saving up his money for that. That's a good, goal and kind of a life skill to be able to save money to do something. I think that's great. Yes, she would like. Yes, she plans on it. She wants to go into nurse, or she wants to be a doctor. I was saying nurse. She wants to be a doctor, and Laura's mother will sponsor her in medical school if she gets accepted to medical school. Laura said her mother will sponsor her. Laura's mother's a retired nurse, and wanted to sponsor a female in the medical profession, and so said that she'll sponsor her. Yeah, which is fantastic, really fantastic because the university is even more than high school. So if anybody wants to sponsor a student in university, contact me for that as well. That's a whole other. Normally when we get donations, if it doesn't have a marking, like something earmarked for something specific, then we put in our general education fund, and that's what we used to send kids to college. We have 2 boys in university, so she will be our first girl in university. I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saved up $40 already. That's amazing. He's 12. Yeah, so anyone want to help a kid at going to college? She will be the first female, and then we have next year will be Chimwemwe as well, right? Chimwemwe.
Yeah.
No, the year after. He'll be a senior next year. Or
Yeah.
in the fall he'll be a senior, September he'll be a senior, so then he'll be in college the year after. So potentially we would have 4 kids at university at the same time. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Figure it out. What is going on here? This is so weird. Is this? There we go. I guess messages were being pinned. That was very strange. But yeah, so we're plugging along here. We have a ton of kids in standard 6. Like there's a big group, like 8 of them. So hopefully we get their sponsors to help out when they go to university. That's what I'm really hoping for, that these sponsors will continue to help sponsor their kids through high school and university. But we'll see. Let's see what happens. I just contacted an organization that helps kids with education fees, and I explained the situation. So I'm not sure. Hopefully they'll get back to us. They're in standard 6 now, I believe, and they'll be going to standard 7 in the fall. I have to ask Angela. Angela has the whole spreadsheet on everyone's grade level that they're in. You know what? If you checked the grades that I just posted, you'll be able to see who's in what grade. When I posted the second trimester grades, I posted the whole sheet of grades so you can see who's in what grade. Now, that does not include our kids that are in the public school, because, we sponsor nutritionally a bunch of 15 kids from the public schools. So we would also love to try and help them get into secondary and university as well. Those are the kids that were recommended for our nutrition program in the public school are their top students that were passing out in school because they weren't eating. So those are kids that we feed here are the ones that the public school recommended as, that were part of that school there because we just kind of stopped doing educational sponsorship right now. We have so many kids sponsored in school. So we don't have enough manpower, woman power, people power to keep track of all of that and all the sponsors. So we just had to kind of cut it there. So we've not brought on any more kids for education, but we could bring on more kids for nutrition program. We could bring on more kids for sponsoring for high school. I would do that, and college I would do that, but not any more of the younger kids for the lower grades. It's a lot, especially having to take kids out of school and then be teaching. We have a tutoring program that we've been doing when the kids have been failing out of school. And I am so exhausted. I'm tired of that. And I'm sure Kim and Brave and Angela are too. We've done it 2 years in a row. We've done our own kind of homeschooling program for kids that were failing. And it's a lot. Trying to run a program and be teaching 4 hours a day that was a lot this year. I'm not going to lie. And last year. So I don't want to do that. We're one more session of that in August. For the month of August, we'll take the kids. Sharon said she's going to help, right? You're going to help me with English?
Yeah.
She'll help me teach the English class. So we're going to do that just over this break period for 1 month in August. And then we will get a break because we let kids go to the school in September. So we don't take them out of school until the first term is over. So if we did that again, it wouldn't be until January. If we took them out to tutor, it wouldn't be until January. We let them do a term at Yanko first and see how they do and then make decisions after that. So we'll get a break. After August, we'll definitely get September, October, November, December. We'll get a 4-month break. So that's good. But it's tiring, very tiring. What else? Anything else you want to share? What was it like going from, where did you go for, you went to Chinsanzo for a few years?
Like for primary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many years? What years were you at Chinsanzo?
How many years? Like what?
Standard what? What standards were you at
Standard
Chinsanzo?
5.
Is it 5, 6, 7, 8? You're at Chinsanzo?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you went to Lusumbi.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to talk about any of that? No? Yes, no?
No.
I don't know what questions to ask her. If anyone has any questions you want to ask about the program and what's been going on here. And actually, we do have 2 other kids that need sponsorship in the nutrition program. I just realized because I took on her siblings, her younger siblings. So we do have 2 other kids that need sponsorship in the nutrition program. It's $288 for the year for 2 meals a day. If anyone's interested in that, you can contact me for that too. How old is she? Oh, that's, no, sorry, how old is he? That was for Maya's grandson. No questions. Oh, here's one. Who was paying for Chinsanzo?
Like me?
When you went to Chinsanzo, who was paying?
Like my dad was paying like half and my mom half.
Okay. So her parents were splitting the cost.
So time then comes when like my dad was not paying money like for fees. So my mom decided to take me back like to public primary school. So the director, Mr. Raphael, said no, we will find you like a sponsor to be paying for your fees because you do well in class. So that's when I met with you, ma'am.
Yeah, so then he contacted me and I was sponsoring her
Yeah.
in school from that point. But see, and I just realized because Mr. Raphael had me paying for the whole amount, I just realized her mother was already paying half. Her mother could have continued to pay half.
Yeah.
See, this is what Mr. Raphael was doing. I bet he was charging the mother. Was your mother paying half?
Yeah.
She was?
Yeah,
He
she
was
was.
charging me the full amount. So he was taking that extra money and keeping it for himself. That's
And
Mr. Raphael.
And he was like only buying us like uniforms, no exercise books,
No
pens,
books, no
what.
pens, nothing, yeah.
And he was just taking advantage because
Yeah.
like the uniforms was like his one, so he was taking the money. Nothing.
Yep. There you go. Does your mother give you money at Lusumbi? Was she giving you some money for school, like just for snacks or anything? Was she helping you out a little bit?
Mom?
Yeah. Yeah, so she was giving you something. Okay, that's good. There you go, Mr. Raphael. That's why I don't have any of our kids at
Yeah.
Chinsanzo school. He was a real rip-off artist, that guy. That's why Charlie took all of his kids out of there. Charlie only left his standard 8 because they were just finishing, he wanted them to just to finish their classes there because it's really difficult to transfer kids midterm or in the middle of the year. It's very difficult. It's hard to do here. So he just left his standard eighth grade students just so they could take the final exam. He took all his other kids out of that school and he put them over at Yanko, which then impacted Yanko. Hey, Diana, how are you? How's it going? So that impacted Yanko. So that made the classes from 60 kids to 80 kids at Yanko. So that was not good for our students. So, there's a lot of weird stuff going on here, and the people that run the schools are very dishonest and always trying to make a buck. I get it. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Good. And the dogs are okay? Cosmo and Coda are doing all right? Doing. I know, I figured I read it as doing okay. I didn't even see the do. I just read doing okay. Yeah, because he's very dishonest. But that was I took all the we never switched. Our kids were never at Yanko, or her. She was the only one that was at Yanko, but she was already in high school when I discovered what Mr. Raphael was doing. And I hadn't started Chipatso yet. So I hadn't started Chipatso, and I found out what he was doing with that Christopher. Remember that whole thing? We went to jail and all this. Remember that whole thing? We took that kid to jail for all that stuff. Oh, such a crazy. Oh, okay. All right. Well, keep me posted. But so he's a scammer. Game, what's up? Yeah. And that's the deal here, just a bunch of scammers. But people are very, very poor. When you have a lot of poverty, then people are always trying to make a buck. I get it. And then we take our kids out of that school and move on our way and do what we're doing and don't include them in our projects, right? That's all we can do. Like, Charlie's the same way. Charlie's like, okay, done. Charlie's building his own school because he doesn't like the schools here. I don't blame him. Nope. Never. Because I think he doesn't live here. He lives in Monkey Bay. So I think he doesn't go to the school every day. He has another guy running that school. So I think he comes in maybe once a month and he just drives there, probably checks in and then drives home. He's not coming into the village, walking around or doing anything.
And also he has like secondary school.
Yeah. Oh, and did they open?
Yeah.
Oh, now he has a secondary school open. So he's probably very busy. That's always something. I run into some of the kids that are not in the program anymore is who I run into. I have been now recently running into them more and more. Were you on here when I was talking about the kids? Caribou has come over here a couple times. I've seen Shem a few times in the village. I've seen Crispo a couple times in the village. And Crispo and his parents came over here to say thank you. What else? Who else have I seen? Steven, I see once in a while. So, I see the kids. Yeah, that's all. He's just in it for the money. And for ripping people off, basically. Yeah, he's just definitely a scammer. What's going on? I don't know why. I'm accidentally pinning messages. I don't know how I'm pinning them. I'm not touching anything on the screen, but they're accidentally getting pinned, and I don't know why. Yep. He's a scammer. He had me paying full tuition for another student. And it was a private school. It was very expensive. Like they have 3 levels of schooling here, but anyway, it was like the most expensive school in the country. I was paying her tuition, and then I found out that her parents have a fleet of fishing boats, and they make money. They make good money. And so maybe he was keeping their money and having me pay for the school. I don't know, but they could have afforded the school themselves. Oh, Lulu, are you pinning them? Who's pinning them? I'm not pinning them. Somebody is. Yeah, it's doing that. That's what it's, yeah. It's pinning them. There it is again. Diana, I think it's doing it again. I see I'm singing again. I see part of your sentence. It's pinning it. That's so weird. I don't know why it's doing that. I've never had that happen before. Yeah, but you didn't just pin that one, did you? Where it says, I'm seeing my... Lulu, did you pin that? Something weird's going on. No, but did you just pin, I'm pinning some of the messages? Or I'm pinning some of them? Did you pin that comment? Because that came up twice. Now it's gone. Did you unpin it? I don't know what's going on here.
Mom, I bring the books.
Oh, great, great, great. Kim was asking me about that, and I'd forgotten to ask you. Okay, good. Because we'll give those to Chimwemwe.
Yeah, and also the dictionary.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Thank you.
There were just 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, thank Laura. So you put them up there, and we'll have them for when Chimwemwe comes back from break. Zikomo.
Welcome.
I thought you had them for every subject, no?
No, only for.
Oh,
Like
that's
for
weird.
Form 3s, I was using for Chimwemwe.
Yeah.
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 So I have to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or maybe you want to go out to dinner tonight?
Yes, I can.
You can for your
I
birthday?
can.
Okay, let's go have dinner tonight. All right.
So
There you go. Now I have my
will-
dinner date.
I'll just wait.
Okay, yeah, 'cause it's only 4 o'clock.
4? What's
Yeah.
time now?
4. We can go around 5. We can go kind of early,
Okay, so
like another hour.
okay, so I have to go and like for my mom, then I'll come back.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, I'll see you then.
So when I'm back,
Okay, good.
sure.
Wait, you have on the back of your pants. Hold on, there's some yarn. Don't take my yarn. This is like hanging from the back of her pants. There you go, perfect. I told Janelle I wanted to get something to eat, but I was like, I don't want to go by myself. I wasn't in the mood to just walk over there alone. But now I'm in the mood. There you go. There's my dinner date. Perfect. I noticed she wanted something for her birthday. I was like, I'm not going to give you some money. I have to give all the kids money. Mike, what's up? Oh, what is this? A test? Oh, I thought it was one of your exams.
Someone just gave me
What is this? Let's see.
cooking.
I know, okay. Is it in Chichewa or is it English? Hold on, wait a minute. There's a letter, I'm gonna open it. If it's for Kim, it's for me too. Let me see if it's in Chichewa. No, it's in English. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, all right. Thank you, Zikomo. To Chipatso Project. Dear Sir, Madam. Okay. It was signed to Chipatso Project. That's me. Sir, Madam. I'm a madam. Water problems at Cape Maclear Dispensary. That's the hospital. There's a pharmacy. That's the pharmacy. Re-invitation to a meeting to discuss the water challenge at one dispensary. Something invited you on July 18th, which you did not attend. Well, they didn't invite me. I never got anything. Then saves as a second invitation to you a meeting tomorrow on the 22nd, Cape Maclear Dispensary at 2:30. Please, we are looking forward to see you at the meeting. I'm not going to the meeting. I'm not going to be there to discuss their water issue. I have my own water issues and electricity issues and a gazillion other issues. Kim can go just listen to their issues. I don't need to hear anybody's issues. I have my own issues. Jeez. And we got our quote from Maxwell, which was like twice as much as I thought it was going to be. So I have my own issues. Ew, I didn't know you had a splinter in your hand. You never said anything. something I would do. I'm not laughing at you. Hopefully, I'm laughing with you. 'Cause, I mean, that was totally something I would do. Hopefully, did you get the letter back? Yeah, they want me to help them with their water issue. It's not, that's your issue. It's like, please. Chonde chonde, as we say here. Hey, Tanya. Tanya, I never got like any email or anything from you. You said you had sent something explaining what was going on, but I never got anything. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yes, we got the quote. It was like twice as much as I thought it was going to be. But just coming up with some solutions. So instead of double bricks on the recycling center, we're going to do single brick and more columns in there. Hopefully that will cost less. We took away, I was trying to build a wall around it for right now just to kind of keep things more enclosed so people don't wander through, people walking. But so we won't be able to do the wall right now. The market, we're gonna have to do double bricks on the market because that just is a very large area, so it has to be double bricks. So that's more expensive because of double bricks, because it's a larger space, yada, 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 yada. Oh, it's on TikTok. The message was on TikTok. Did you receive Angela's emails? Angela sent you 2 emails, she said. Yeah, the quote was a lot. More than what was budgeted for, so. Because the budget is what we got for donations, right? We have the money from Melanie, for the land, and then we had like some extra for the recycling center, and then the money from the grant for the market, but it's like twice as much as that, so. Oh, okay. She sent it a long time ago, she said. Weeks ago. Maybe it went to trash. Check your spam folder, would you? And see if they're in there. It might have gone to spam. But I sent you a message on TikTok. Yeah, so, oh well, gonna keep going. So I just had to take away some of the stuff, but everything will work out. It'll all be fine. It's only money. Doesn't matter. And I'd rather put it here than, somewhere else, so. Because it keeps me busy, keeps me out of trouble, keeps my creative juices flowing. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, send me what happened. Tanya, I want to know what happened. Yeah, we hadn't heard anything from you, so I was like, oh, does he need a different sponsor? What's going on? That's it. Janelle, you know it. When I'm in LA this time, I'm just going to be thinking every time I go out or do anything, that's all I'm going to be thinking. That I could, do so much more with that money here. Okay. All right, good. Yeah, I want to know what happened. Ooh, there's like a mosquito or something, gnat flying around. And the dog's going for the sky raisins. That makes me laugh so much, Diana, every time I think about that. It's so funny. She called the flies sky raisins for the dog. He loves them. I guess he likes the taste too or something. Not tiger, just lion is the only one. Yeah, he just sits on the front of the steps here because that's where they all kind of congregate. And he's just snapping away at flies. So funny. Yep, that's it. Basically, yeah. $50 for dinner, I can pay salary for somebody for a month. Yeah, it's insanity. And it's not even 50 when you go out to dinner anymore. It's even more than that. Most places, even more. By the time if you have a drink, if you have a dinner, if you have maybe an appetizer or dessert or appetizer or something, yeah, you're looking at $60 easily. And forget about sushi. You're looking at like probably 80. The amount of sushi I put away, like I can put sushi away. Aww. Sky raisins, that's so funny. Yeah, easily. 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 Sushi could be, I mean, I hate to say, I've paid $100 for just myself for sushi. 2 sakes, tons of sushi, you know, yellowtail collar, you know, throw in some other stuff too. Yeah, I can eat a lot of sushi. That's why Japan was wonderful. I found a place. I ate sushi until I could not eat any more sushi. I was stuffed. I stack of plates this high next to me. It was like maybe $25. Right? Yeah, I know. Yeah, Janelle, I know you do. Yeah. A stack of sushi. I mean, I ate until I was just stuffed. So it was so cheap. I didn't make it back though this last trip. I was kind of disappointed. My son doesn't care for sushi, so he didn't want to go. Otherwise, I would have dragged him there. But so, and I was with him the whole time, so I didn't make it over there. But food is very cheap in Japan for really good food. You can get a beautiful meal for $5, like noodles with, you know, meat if you're vegetarian, or, you know, I mean, if you're not a vegetarian, you know, meat if you're not vegetarian. Oh, I know. I know. Just even go McDonald's or something is expensive. Yep. I know. Even going to the market, just going shopping at the market. I don't know how much you guys spend a week at the market, but when I was just by myself, just in Catalina, I mean, I'm trying to think, how much was I spending like a week on groceries? Because I cook every meal, everything. I mean, I rarely went out to eat. Rarely, unless like, you know, someone was visiting or something. If I went out to eat, it was only to the burger stand on the corner, and they had pretty good burgers for $8. It was a pretty good price. It wasn't terrible for a nice burger, but that was it. That was the only place I would ever take myself out to eat. Unless, oh no, I got the breakfast burrito because I had a craving when I went back from here. I had a breakfast. That was $20 for that breakfast burrito. I will never forget how much that cost because I was just in shock how expensive that was. Okay, all right. Okay, got it. All right, as soon as I get off of here, I'll read it. Janelle, what is your budget? I'm surprised they're coming down. Wow, that's great. That's really good. Because, you know, I think once companies raise prices, it's very rare for them to come down in price. I mean, once they think they know they can get that amount, they're going to stay at that price because people will pay it so they don't come down. But maybe people are not buying those items and so they're dropping their prices. You know, if everyone just stopped buying certain brands or certain things, the price would come down. Like I think people doing that for cereal, and price of cereal has dropped probably because no one was buying it. They were just leaving it on the shelf. So prices were coming down. It was on sale. That's what has to happen. People just say, we're not paying those prices anymore. We're not buying it. You spend $25 a week on groceries. I do not know how you do that. Well, you do get some food from work that you bring. You do get some stuff from there, so you can supplement with that a little bit. You never buy cereal. You buy oatmeal, no? You buy oats, right? Yeah. Yep. Well, then your budget must go up during the summertime. I mean, how do you live off of $25 a week, Joe? Maya grows a lot of her own vegetables. I know that. Yeah. Oh, I bet. Janelle, you should grow some vegetables at your. You have a nice backyard. You have a big backyard area. I'm surprised you don't grow your own vegetables. Because your family does. I'm really surprised you don't do that yourself. I just thought of that. How come you're not doing like some kind of what are they, victory gardens? Is that what they call them? Too much work? You don't want to be out there pulling weeds like Maya? You just got some seeds and, toss some seeds in the ground. Yeah, I saw you eating that for 2 weeks. Oh, that's a big saving. Wow, that's a big difference. Should probably buy a whole case of them for $4 in case they go up again. That's what I usually do. If something's on sale, I'll just buy a whole bunch. It's a canned stuff, I just buy a whole bunch. Or go Smart and Final and, get like a case of toilet paper or something. There you go. Do people give you the coffee? Psh. And how long is that going to last you? That food? How long do you think it'll last you? 2 weeks? It's still cheaper than going out. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Maya's going crazy with her garden. Woo! So, wait, okay, I gotta tell this story. So, Janelle's friend just had a birthday party, but she's moving soon, so she asked for no gifts. So I guess she gave Janelle some of her gifts. Or was that coffee that she had at her house that she didn't want anymore? Or was that a birthday gift? A week and a half? Yeah, that's a lot. Ooh, $250 for a week and a half for 2 people. It's a lot of money. I was thinking I probably spent like $100 a week on food is what I was kind of thinking it was. But then some stuff lasts for longer. Like, sometimes I'll just buy a lot of stuff and then I can kind of stretch out. Yeah. It is here too. I think it's cheaper for me just to make some rice and get a chicken and some vegetables and make the dog's food here instead of getting the dog food in the long way. Oh, okay. So that was for you. I thought she gave you like one of her birthday presents. That would have been funny. Well, you might be getting some stuff when she moves. Just call you over, Janelle, come over and pick up some stuff. But I know you were trying to clean stuff out. You did your Swedish death cleanse. Are you going to do that again, Janelle? Do you have enough? Have you acquired more things now? Do you think you could do that again? So there's this thing. I highly recommend it. Janelle did. I've done it twice. Janelle did it once. Janelle, how many times did you do it? Twice or once? I've done it twice. Yes. Yeah, put some stuff aside for me for the program. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's cheaper. And it's better for them too. So the Swedish death cleanse is to get rid of as many things as you can before you die. So your kids don't have to then be going through your crap and throwing out your crap. So what you do is the first day of the month, you throw out 1 thing. The second day of the month, you throw out 2 things. The third day, 3, on through the month. So by the end of the month, the 30th of the month, you're throwing out 30 items. It's not easy, but it is so satisfying when you can get rid of, by the end of the month, I was throwing out like paper clips and needle, and this was before I had the program. I wouldn't have thrown that out now, but at the time, I had just so much pictures in photo albums. I was going through family photo albums and just like taking out, one photo, another photo, and just to get to my like 29, 30. Ooh. Wait, you did it in May? You did it this May? I didn't know you were doing that again. $596 items. Like, you know what? I don't even know how you can have that many items, but I do. I mean, and I did it twice. Oh, we did it together. 596 items. 2 times. That's crazy. I mean, and it shows how much you acquire, you know. We're very much consumers in the US. Very much consumers. You know, a lot of consumerism. Okay, all right. Bye, Maya. I'll see you later. I'll talk to you later. No, just have her ship you some veggies. Forget that. Just a box of vegetables. And when we did it together, it was funny because I was living on Catalina Island and she was in LA. So that wasn't during COVID, was it? I don't think it was during COVID. Was it during? May have been. So we would just show each other our little piles of crap that we were throwing out each day. Like, okay, here are my 6 items. Okay, here are my 8 items. Like, kind of make sure that we were still doing it and still on track. It was 2020. That was kind of fun. We had kind of good time. You know, we talk and we have a cocktail or dinner. We'd eat dinner together and throw stuff away together. Overall, it was an awful year, but tried to make the best of it. Oh, it was some time. But yeah, getting rid of all. I highly recommend that Swedish Death Cleanse. Highly, highly, highly recommend. Is anybody, who else is still on? Diana, is it just you and Janelle? It's just those 2 people in the room. Who else is on here? I think everyone else left. Oh, yeah, because Maya left. Oh, 4. Hello, hello. Nope, now there's 4. I can't. People are coming in and out. So this is an educational program in Africa for children from vulnerable families and orphans, as well as single mothers. We support 5 single mothers in the program. They're all sponsored individually. And if you'd like to sponsor a single mother, it's $50 a month. And if you'd like to sponsor a child and nutrition program, it's $288 a year for 2 meals a day. If anyone's interested in doing that, you can look at my videos. You can contact me directly. Lots of videos on here, and you can check out our website. Janelle, can you do me a favor? Is the website not on the Linktree? Because Lulu mentioned something about putting the website on Linktree, but I'm pretty sure it's on there, no? Oh, you know, I don't know, but Maxwell's pretty fast because Diana knows. It took him, he said it would take 3 months to build the center, and that's how long it took. But that was just for the shell of the center. So it took 3 months just to do the outside brick and the ceiling and the roof. That was not for the real ceiling. That was not for the painting. That was not for the electrical. That was not for the plumbing. It was not for anything. And all of that took, I think we started in April and finished in December. So April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. So 9 months maybe when we were like finished, but we're still not even finished because we still have the electricity issue that we're dealing with. Oh, it's not. Okay. Okay, I'll try and remember to add it to that. Oh, I just said that you and Janelle were the only ones on here, but then some other people popped on. Yeah. And it costs a little bit more than what they originally said, but the price of cement is twice as much as it was when I first started getting cement here, or one, you know, a third or twice, half as much or something. I don't know. It's gone up a lot. I think it was $20 a bag, and now it's $35 a bag. So almost twice as much cement. Everything has gone. It's just, the economy here is so bad. I hope so. And at least have them not be making the rolls and the bread in their house. The single mothers bake in their house. We can do it in the oven all at one time. We'll just fire up and do one firing. They don't have, and we can better keep track of when they're done, because right now they're burning everything. So they leave it in their oven and they're doing other things around the house. They don't remember, and they come back and the bread is burned every time. It's always burned on top. I don't understand what, they don't have timers. They don't have watches. They don't have phones. They don't have timers. So when I'm in LA, I'm going to get a few of those kitchen timers, you know, the little simple dial ones that you set, you know, manually. I'm going to get a few of those when I come home to make sure that they can put the timer on. But we need to do an initial firing up of the oven just to see. So I told Kim this Friday, but I'm not going to be here because we're going to be hiking. So I think it'll be next Friday. And then things come up that they have to change or add. I mean, it's always something. Always something. And that does not include, then I have to pay for also the shelves in the market. We're going to have big industrial shelves going through the market and tables and chairs with a little cafe bakery area and cases for the bakery area and refrigerators for the, cold stuff. So it's going to be more. More is more. Oh, I would love that time. That'd be great if some of you fly out to LA to hang out. That'd be really fun. I tried to make that happen last year. Paul was the only one who showed up. Paul showed up for our dinner. I did a little Mexican dinner we had. That was really nice of him to come over there to the Mexican restaurant. Yeah, very exciting. I can't wait. It's going to be really exciting. And I think it'll be easier for us to also get grounds. Once we have more of these things going and people see what we're doing, it will get easier and easier to get grants, I think. That'd be great because Janelle's right over the hill she lives very close, so we'll all have lunch, dinner, whatever. And if Laura's son is not there, Tanya, you can stay with me. I have, I can sleep in the living room. I have a fold-out couch in the living room. I'll stay there. You can stay in my room, whatever. But right now, Laura's son is staying there, so we got to get him out. And then definitely have a place to stay. Whoever wants to come out and stay, you're welcome. Oh, Janelle does too. So funny. Okay, I'll ask my mom to give you the LA driving tour. She's really good at that. She likes to do it. We'll go out to Venice Beach, Santa Monica. She comes back around. She goes through Beverly Hills, see Rodeo Drive. She has a whole driving route that she does. Yeah, oh yeah. You can find those shops now pretty much in every major city. They're all the same shops. Even in airports, like you go to some airports and they have all those shops in the airport. It's crazy. Some of these really fancy airports, they're cities. Insane. You walk through, they have Gucci, Prada, all in the airport. Oh, it's just nuts. Yeah, we all learned a lot every time we do something, William. But, still can't budget for how much things cost because the prices keep changing on everything. But we're not putting in a bathroom in the market. Oh, excuse me. That was a hiccup and a burp together combo. We'll put in a sink so people can wash their hands that are working there, but we're not putting in toilets. People can just walk to the center to use the bathroom there. There you go. That's it. Rich in life. Exactly. Exactly. Tanya, what would you do differently if you were rich? Like, what would you do differently? How would your life change, or what would you do if you had a bunch of money? Oh, I mean, traffic-wise? It's even worse, traffic-wise. Good answer. That's what I wanted to hear. Good answer. The Freeman Vocational School. I can see it now. Well, you don't need a lot for that, Tanya. You know you're welcome. You just need your flight. That's it, babes. Come here, tutor. I need a full-time volunteer. I mean, I could put you up in a house here. I have an extra one. There's nobody in there right now. Oh, that's the problem. Just give up your life there. I'm trying to get someone to do it. I'm close to getting Laura to do it. I'm really close. What's up? Hmm? What? Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm looking at you. I'm talking to you. Who else am I talking to? There's nobody else right there. What? What's going on? Just sitting on a tree? Mike's just sitting on the tree. Yeah, well, I never had any luck with that myself, so I wouldn't know. I wouldn't even know where to start.
So I want to ask myself, later can I say hello to my spouse?
Oh, for Kimberly, yeah. We can do it right now. Let's do it now. Since you're here, you know what? I'm gonna get off the phone now. Mike wants to talk to his sponsor. So I'm gonna leave now on that note. That was a good way to end the live. Yes, ditto. 100%. All right, you guys. Talk to y'all later.